Hey guys, what's up? It's Erin here, and today we're actually going to get into making a look with the stash of the Shop Miss A that I did as a haul. I know you guys have been seeing a lot of different videos of me doing different things and doing it in sections. That's partly so that I have quicker videos instead of ones that are just like miles long. So, I know I don't look all that sexy right now, you know, because it doesn't work like that. So, alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the primer, then I'm going to go off camera and do my foundation and the concealer and all that stuff, and I'll show you how that looks. Then we're going to go in, I'm going to come back, actually no. What I'm going to do, give you the primers, go off camera, do the foundation, then come back on camera so that you can see not only the eye primers, but the concealer and all that other fun stuff that I got, okay? So, here, I'll just shut up and get into it. Alright, so I actually bought two primers. This one looks like the clear, oh wait, what the fuck? Okay, so this one has glitter in it. Sorry, I had to go into a different lighting angle. And this one does not. This one, boom, is the AOA Studio Wonder Skin Perfecting Blur Primer. Yes. And these are actually in big tubes, but this one has glitter in it. For why, I don't know. And this one is the Poreless Primer here, also AOA Studio. So really the only difference is that one has glitter and one doesn't. I'm going to go ahead and use the Poreless Primer, the one that does not have glitter in it. Take off the cap, put that in there. So I'm going to put in a little bit of an amount, and this is clear. I'm going to put in a little bit there, about the size of a dime. And rub it in between my fingers here. It smells really good too, if you're wondering if it has a smell. Yes it does, but it's not a bad one. Well, in my opinion, it's not a bad one. So I just this does make your face a little sticky, which is cool. Life happens. So we're gonna ignore that phone call. Yeah, I don't even know. Alright, so don't know who that is, and they can leave a message if they matter. Okay. Okay. So that was this primer. It feels really good on the skin, a little tacky. We are fine with that. Just to let you know how I'm gonna do this off camera. One, this is that Wonder Blender from AOA Studio that I was talking about in a previous video. I think it was last video, I'm not quite sure. I'm trying to bang some of the more water out of there. But this is a Beauty Blender knockoff. I've never had a Beauty Blender, but if it's like this, definitely worth the 20. Okay, but this one, $1.55. Go for it there. I bought two of those things. So, I'm gonna go off camera. Apply some Dewy Smooth Foundation in the Fit Me range from Maybelline in the shade 110 Porcelain. So, we're gonna rock this. Alright, so hang on just a second. Okay, so now that we have the primer and foundation on, which, yeah, it sucks up a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and set the face really fast. So I'm gonna go into the soft light version of the setting powder. It's the Perfecting setting powder. I'm going to take a smaller ColourPop brush, and I put some in the lid already. So I'm just going to gather up some product, tap off the loose, and just set it a little bit. Actually, I'm going to take a different one because that is like stabbing central right now. So I'm going to go ahead and go into an e.l.f. complexion brush, dab on some of that powder, And that powder is actually setting really well. Really kind of surprised by that. And then after this, we will go ahead and put on the eyeshadow primer. Okay, cool. So we are set. I really like that powder, actually. That was really good, and I haven't had a setting powder in a long time. Shoot, that might have been better than e.l.f. right then, but that was the soft light one. Get all the dust out of that. Okay, and put that back. Now I'm gonna go into the two eyeshadow primers that I have. This one is the AOA Perfect Eyeshadow Primer in Original, and I also have the same one in Glow. So we want to glow today, so I'm going to use Glow. And ta-da, that's what that looks like right there. I'll move you a little closer so you can see kind of what we're doing. Alright, so I'm going to take a mirror that I have, and I'm just going to load some of this onto my eyelid here. And now onto the other eyelid as well. It's not pigmented, but that's probably a good thing considering. So I'm going to close that. And I'm going to use my finger and just sort of move it around. Kind of pat it in. Rub it down a little bit. Pat in on this eye as well. Okay, so it is nice and glowy and pat on. So, alright. Now we're also going to go into a little bit of concealer. This thing's huge, by the way. This is the AOA Wonder Cover HD Concealer in Porcelain. So, gonna pop that under the eye here. A little bit like that. Watch that dark circle go pff. Oh my, okay. It's a little shtick today. Alright, so I've got some of that. I don't need to put it anywhere else. So I'm going to go ahead and take my sponge again, and I'm going to use the pointy side, or the pointy end, and just really pat that in. So it'll cancel out, those dark circles like I pointed out. And shabam, they're gone. Okay, little nose action here. There we go. We're good there, so we can put that sponge back. Alright, so now gonna go in on some eyeshadows here. So, as you saw before, I have some of these eyeshadows. I'm not gonna do the brows until afterward. Actually, I take that back. I'm gonna do them right now. So I have two eyebrow pencils. My gosh, I can't talk today. So one's in taupe and the other one is in medium brown. You guys really like me wanting to do darker brows, so I mean the taupe one was really good, but I guess I will go in with the medium brown. And I also have two brown mascaras, one in medium brown and one in taupe, so that they match. So we'll put the mascara on afterwards. So we're just going to go in. It's spoolie and on one end and that on the other. And I'm just looking at my time frame here. We're going to have to bust a move and quick. So you comb through, stand them up. Going to be moving pretty quick today, so just take off this part here, and a good amount of product is in there. You won't see the color, unfortunately. I can't really swatch this, but oh wait, yeah I can. It doesn't come off much, but there you go. Pardon the other swatches that are on my hand. I just didn't have time. Alright, so here we go with them darker brows, guys. I'm going to go really, really light about this because that mascara, very pigmented. Flip it over. Blend. Blend, my babies. Blend. Okay. On into the other brow really quickly. And yes, I know I need to get my brows done. Nobody needs to point that out. Because I got some uni going on right there. Alright, so I'm going to put the pencil down. So the pencil, we are done. Now let's go into the medium brown brow mascara. We're just going to take that off and we're going to remove as much of the excess product as we can because this one's intense. So I'm just going to go up like this. Like barely touch it. Okay, there's one. I'm not going to dip in to the mascara because that is a lot of product. Alright, so we have very dark brows now. I'm going to go back into that spoolie and comb this out. Just comb it out. I just use that little bit there. Little end there. Okay, so they did come out. Ooh, lordy loo. We will make this work. So with the rest of the look, it won't look as bad. Alright, so let's pop in on some stuff. Let me get some fluff brushes out of here. And a pencil brush. Another fluff brush. Fluff brushes are my life. Okay, so we're just gonna go in a couple of these here. Okay, so we'll go in with a little bit of the Amuse Cosmetics stuff right here. So I'm going to take a ColourPop fluff brush here and I'm going to use this shade right here as a transition. So just dab in lightly to these things, like super light. And I'm just going to pop that on. And just, it doesn't look like it's doing much, but it is. It's a pretty good shade for this. So we're going in. Alright. You can go up to that if you want. You can go up to your brow if you want. But you don't have to. Okay. Very lightly pigmented. So I'm going to go in with the same brush and I'm just going to apply this shade now, just onto the lid, not towards the eyebrow, same brush. Alright, and we're going to make this a little more pigmented. Trust me, it's going to look pretty good. Alright. So now I'm going to actually move into a different brush and we're just gonna, wow, I am glitterized. Okay, so in the crease, I'm gonna go in with this, actually no, not in the crease. I'm gonna do this over the lid like I did with the other one. This is another ColourPop fluff brush. Going in on that shade to coat the lid. Just really coat it. Because we're gonna go into that Baked Shadow Gatsby with a little bit of that purple in Regal. And it's gonna look bombastic. Alright, so we have that. They're nice and blue now. I'm gonna go ahead and let that Amuse palette be okay for now. So I'm gonna take the Gatsby palette, or not palette, but baked eyeshadow. There we go. I'm going to use a brush and, okay. you can gather a lot of pigment just on the brush itself. So I'm going to go in like this and really follow the crease in and just add a nice touch of blue. So it's like that. I'm going to grab a little bit more for this eye. There we go. Nice and intense. Keep in mind these are going on dry, so no spritz of a brush. Alright, so get that in that lash line. Alright, so alright. Gonna go ahead and put that brush down for a minute. Gonna close that eyeshadow. And then I want to go in the crease with this purple one in Regal. So open that up. Grab another ColourPop fluff brush. And gonna go in. Like you can see how much purple is on there. And just really get in. Actually, that sucker is way too freaking big, so I'm going to go in with a smaller one. Same shade. And just get some purple action in there. You can actually see it blending in with that blue a little bit, which I am totally fine with. So you see the purple starting to show. It does need to get built up a bit. And this primer that I put on, really, no, okay. So this one that I put on, oh, I love this color. I do. There we go, and there we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply with a small eyeshadow fan brush from e.l.f. And I'm gonna go ahead and put in a little bit of rosé and just gonna lightly graze it and tap off that extra pigment. We're just gonna go, make sure to close your eyes when you do this. So you're just going to make sure to fan this in and grab a little more product. Definitely pretty. Sorry, I'm doing that. So really bring that in. Ooh. Yes. Okay. So bring that in. Alright, so you get an idea of what that loveliness looks like. Alright, so I am actually going to go back into the Amuse Cosmetics palette so that I can smoke out the lower lash line. I'm going to use this ColourPop, basically pencil brush, and I'm going to use a little bit of this shade right here. Just going to barely dab it onto this brush, and I'm gonna go in okay, so we're going in a little bit more. Okay, a little bit on that eye. Okay, so we've got that loaded. We'll retire that brush. Alright, so now we're going to go into some eyeliner. This is the waterproof eyeliner by, the company literally says, eyeliner. So this right here is your lid and your applicator. I'm going to actually do a little bit of the eyeliner and mascara off camera. I'll be right back. Okay, so now the eyeliner is on and the mascara is on. And the eyeliner went on pretty smoothly actually. So I'm really happy about that, definitely. Let's see. So the next thing that we're gonna go into is a little bit of blush. So, and I don't have any bronzer, I apologize for that, but I don't. So I have these two Malibu Glitz blushes. This one right here is called Number 4 Pink Coral. It has some shimmer in it already, as I showed in the swatches. Actually, no, I didn't show these in the swatches, huh? So, that is that one. This one that I'm about to show you is called Number 1 Rosy Flush. And it is a matte shade. So, I will try to swatch these for you. Hang on just a second. So, this is the really bold one with glitter in it. And it looks a bit like that on the finger. It swatches off like this one, so it is buildable. And then this one right here looks like this. It is a matte. And it looks like that one right there, so it is lighter. I'm going to go ahead and use the lighter shade for now, because I do want to show you that highlighter. So I'm going to go ahead and grab myself a blush brush. So this is a blush brush from e.l.f. Clear it off a little bit. And this is really, really easy to get pigment off of. You just tap it and oof. You tap it and you see what happens. I just tapped once. Alright, so here we go. It's a really nice shade. It's really nice pink. It's not too pronounced or anything like that. So, grab a little bit more there. It's really, really nice. I like it a lot, actually. So, we'll go ahead out of that one. And I'm going to grab a highlighter brush, also by e.l.f. Dust it off a little bit. And then we'll go into the Wonder Baked Highlighter in Fresa. So just be careful when you open this, guys, because it can break on you. So remember, it's the one I swatched earlier. That's that one, actually. And I'm going to take this, and you, just like the blush, you don't need to tap in hard. So here's this. And it's pigmented too, as you saw, so I'm just going to put that on the high points of the face. And yes, you can build this up if you don't like that subtlety there. Okay, a little bit down the nose. Alright, we're highlighted now. And now I'm going to go into one of our lip products. This was one I absolutely loved. It's a very bright one right here. It's the one that's called Bella, and it is a metallic shade. So, looks like that, in case you didn't get to watch the swatches video. And I'm going to grab myself my mirror here. I'll go ahead and bring you a little closer, and on to application. You guys aren't getting to see that. You guys didn't get to see that at all. I'm so sorry. Alright, so bring you back a little bit. And you should be able to see it now. Okay. So that is the application. So sorry for the longer video. But if you can see that. Definitely really good. I think we can move on to setting spray now. So this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Matte Finish Setting Spray. And for the mascara that I use, I'm sorry, I forgot about that, is the Maybelline Great Lash in Blackest Black. And here we go with the setting spray. There we go. Dang, that one drenches. Whew. Okay, so this is the look actually. Let me take my hairs down. And Yeah. Okay. So this is the look, guys. It wasn't that bad. I don't really see an issue with it. Those darker brows are actually looking pretty good right now. So yeah, no, this is the look, and I think for practically $1 for everything, it is an amazing haul. So definitely look into Shop Miss A and different things, and just because it's $1, don't worry about it. That doesn't mean the product is bad. But again, thank you so much, and I know that my video is running long. I'm really sorry for that. If you liked what you saw today, please hit the subscribe button. The little bell will pop up when you do, and click that little bell because it'll notify you every time I post a new video. And if you liked it, hit the like button. That actually helps me out a lot. And I love you all. I will see you again next time. Mwah.